What's going on, everyone? Pat Infante, www.Eat4abs.com. And in today's video, I have a beginner chest workout for you, although intermediates could jump into it at certain points too. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. Okay, so this program is basically designed to take somebody from zero all the way up to bench pressing. There is a progression. You don't just jump right in, hop onto a bench press and start bench pressing. I mean, you could do that. It's just not optimal or ideal. This is a process that needs to take place. This is, like I said, this is a program for beginners, although intermediates can jump in and kind of use the progression that I'm going to lay out in step 3. However, the first couple steps may be elementary for an intermediate. But for a beginner, this is a great path. And if you follow this exact program, you will start to see chest growth and put you on a path of really the gym lifestyle as a whole. You know, oftentimes, you know, the starting point for anybody is chest. I mean, not that you shouldn't do everything else. You should always do back, legs, everything else. This program here is geared towards chest. I'll make this program available on my website and link it in the description below. So all you have to do is fill in the boxes. Now, at the same time, this is a simple spreadsheet. If you're good with Excel, you could set yourself up the same exact spreadsheet and just follow along the program just the same. Let's get into it with step 1. Step 1 is basically just doing push-ups, right? You want to teach your chest to adapt to volume and just give it some basic conditioning. You know, the first couple of times you work out, I mean, you're going to be sore in the chest for multiple days, which is okay. I mean, that's normal. You have to get through that. So this progression here would be your first step. And essentially, it's going to be 7 workouts, right? And it's simply just doing push-ups. Basically, what you would do is put in the date of your workout here, you know, whatever date, if you start on June 1st, let's say, and then you would do 2 sets of push-ups, as many as you can, and track it. You know, just enter how many you did for each set. I would say rest anywhere from about 2 to 3 minutes in between sets. And your first workout, it's literally just going to be 2 sets, because if you do too much, you're going to be too sore and you're not going to be able to do your next workout for multiple days. As soon as the soreness, you're going to wake up the next day, you're going to be sore, right? As soon as that soreness subsides, what you want to do then is the next day, come on, do your next workout. And same thing, it's just going to be 2 sets, but I guarantee you're going to notice that first set, at least, you're going to be able to do more push-ups than you did the first time. And again, you're going to take the first 2 sets, which you're only going to do 2 sets again of push-ups until you can't do anymore, resting 2 to 3 minutes in between. So you're going to find that you can do more push-ups, more so on the first set, but somewhat on the second set too. And then from there, you're just going to repeat. You're going to wait for the soreness to subside, which won't last as long now. Now you're starting to condition the muscle to accept that you're going to be exercising it. And you're just going to do 3 sets, and same thing. You're going to notice strength increases every time in the beginning. Being a beginner is great because every time you lift, you're going to improve. So you wait for the soreness to subside and you do your next workout and you fill in again how many push-ups you did. And you follow that all the way through 7. You know, you're going to go to 4 sets the next time, and then you're going to do 5, 3 times, and that will complete your first step. Once you've completed your first step, you're going to notice you're going to be in a lot better condition. You're not going to get sore as quickly, and you're going to be ready to progress. Your next step is going to be transitioning over to actual weighted resistance, right? You're going to get accustomed to weights. You're going to learn what failure with weighted resistance feels like. You're going to learn to judge, most importantly, when you're on your last rep of the set. Because when you transition over to that bench press, the last thing you want to do is get stuck with the bar across your chest. Now, I always recommend, especially for a beginner, to use a spotter. But let's face it, it's not always practical. So in those instances, you need to know when this is the last rep that you can get comfortably on the set so you can re-rack the weight so you don't end up with the bar across your chest in the middle of a gym. That would be not only quite embarrassing, it's a little dangerous. So basically what you're going to do here is you're going to shoot for 8 to 12 reps. Now, where are you going to start? You don't really know, right? So I would just feel the dumbbells for starters and take an estimate and then go set 1 here. And again, you're going to do pretty much as many as you can each time. And you're only going to do 3 sets the first time. And again, you're going to have a renewed sense of soreness because of the fact that there's a new stimulus happening. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 sets. And you're going to shoot for 10 reps, but you could be 8 to 12. But ideally, what you're going to do is guess the amount of weight you're going to use at first. You just feel the dumbbells, see what you think you could do. Let's say you pick up the 25-pound dumbbells, right? And let's say first you do, you get 14 reps before you fail. Well, okay, I would stick with the 25s at that point and do it again, because odds are the next time you're not going to get 14 reps, you're going to fall into that rep range there, right? But let's say you got 20 reps. I would grab the 30s for your next set and try to get 10. And kind of auto-regulate what that weight is to try to target those 10 reps each set. Or like I said, 8 through 12. So if you're getting 12, then you get 10, then you get 8 through the 3 sets, hey, that is perfect actually. Your average is 10, right? Now, here's the other side of it. Say you grab the 35s and let's say you only get 6 reps and then you peter out and you run out of strength. Well, I would just drop the weight down to 25s for your next set and kind of auto-regulate it. Now, once you get through that first workout, you're gonna have a better idea of where you were weight-wise, and you should be better to judge it in your next workout. Again, wait for the soreness to subside. Whatever that subsides, that's when your next workout is. You come in here, I would just fill in the date of whenever that is. Say it's June 7th, and then you're gonna have a better idea of what your starting weight is, and then you shoot for those 10 reps. And you get 10, keep the weight the same, 10, all the way on. And let's say, the last, you're a little tired there, the last set, you only get 7, right? So it's normal. And again, you progress through that. Now you're adding in an extra set. You're increasing the stimulus. But again, your goal is always to shoot for judge where those 10 reps are going to fall. And anywhere between 8 and 12 is a success. Anything less than 8, lower the weight. Anything more than 12, up the weight. Just a little bit. Go from the 25-pound dumbbells to the 30-pound dumbbells or whatnot, right? And then you're going to start doing sets of 5. Again, wait for your soreness to subside. 5 sets. Soreness subsides, 5 sets. You follow this all the way through. Once you complete this all the way down here at the bottom, you get through there. Now, you should start to notice the weight going up, so to say. But now you get there. Let's say your last workout, you worked yourself up. You're doing the 35-pound dumbbells, and you're doing that for sets of 12, right? Now, we know that you are stronger than you started. But now, where do you start on the bench press, right? Well, you come over here, and here's how you find that out. So what I want you to do now, you're going to step up to the bench press, right? And your goal now is to just progress the weight and get stronger with time. I have it all spelled out here, right? We're going to say that you finished your last dumbbell workout with the 35s, okay? So what you're going to do right here, you'll see it says enter combined pounds of both dumbbells from the final workout. You have 2 35-pound dumbbells. Naturally, that's 70 pounds. So you put your 70 pounds in there. Now, what you're going to do is just follow the progression here each level. Your first workout, these are all going to be 5-set workouts, okay? Your first workout, you're going to, whatever date performed, June 20th. The first date you performed, because let's face it, at some point, in the beginning, you should get them, but at some point, you're going to have to work at this more than one time to complete each level. You might not get all 6 reps. All sets are going to be performed to 6 reps, which is a good balance to add strength and just put you over the 5 reps, I would say, that you need to be above to build muscle. Not that you couldn't build muscle at lower reps, but usually on bench, 6 to 12 is ideal, I would say. So set 1 is going to be 70 pounds on the bar. You break that down. Remember, the actual Olympic bar you're going to see in your general commercial gym is 45 pounds, right? So from there, you would essentially put a 10 on each side, and then 2 2.5s if you were starting with 70 pounds, right? You do 1 set of 6, up the weight to be 75 pounds. You do 2 sets of 80 pounds, finish off 1 set of 75. If you complete 5 sets of 6 reps at all these weights, awesome. You come, you check the box off, whatever date you completed it, boom. Now from there, if you want to go and put, do some chest flies or a couple other exercises, great. You don't have to track that as a beginner. Don't kill yourself though. I mean, you're going to have to gauge your recovery by your soreness in the beginning. And the best way to do that is, just seeing how you feel the next day and auto-regulate it from there. Right. Now, let's say you're healed up, you're coming back for your next workout, you're on the next level here. So now you're coming back on the 24th and you follow that same progression. If you get it, great. Check it off, put the date, and move on to the next. And you just keep knocking these levels out all the way up. And you'll notice that the weight progresses, your strength progresses. You're going to start to look different. And again, you got to have a pretty good diet. But as a beginner, I mean, as long as you're getting in some protein, you're consistent with your workouts, you're going to progress. And I think if you strictly follow this program from step 1, step 2, all the way to step 3, there's no way you're not going to see a change in the mirror in your body as time goes on. I would even take before pictures and after pictures, and I bet you'd be amazed. Just stick to the program, follow it all the way through, and you will see an increase. I mean, for a beginner, I mean, you could follow this program legitimately for 6 months, and you will just steadily make progress. Okay. Like I said, I will link this program with this spreadsheet in the description below on a link to my website. At the same time, if you're good with Microsoft Excel or spreadsheets, you can just set up the same exact spreadsheet and just follow the program yourself. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Good beginner workout. You know, like I said, intermediates can jump right on, use this progression here that I have in step 3. And it is just a good workout and progression to follow in general. That's pretty much it. You can always find me on Instagram. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Plenty more content coming. You can always find me on my website, www.eat4abs.com. Pat Infante, and I am out.